54 million American adults live with diagnosed arthritis. Most of them are treating their joints. Almost none of them are treating their gut. A study published in the journal Pathogens in January 2026 identified the exact biological mechanism by which gut dysbiosis drives cartilage damage and joint destruction in older adults. This is not a theory. This is a documented pathway, confirmed in peer-reviewed research, that most rheumatologists and GPs have not yet incorporated into their standard treatment approach. Today we are going to explain exactly what that mechanism is and give you 4 gut-focused steps to reduce the joint inflammation that conventional treatment is missing. The gut-joint axis. What it is. Scientists now have a name for the connection between your gut and your joints. They call it the gut-joint axis. A review published in Frontiers in Immunology in May 2026, specifically examining arthritis in adults over 60, confirmed that the interaction between gut microbiota dysbiosis, age-related immune changes, and chronic inflammation is directly involved in the development and progression of joint disease in elderly patients. The key phrase there is age-related. This is not just about arthritis in general. The research specifically identifies the aging gut as a driver of joint disease, meaning the gut changes we have covered throughout this channel are not just causing digestive symptoms. They are contributing to the joint pain your doctor is treating with anti-inflammatories and painkillers. The exact mechanism, how gut dysbiosis damages your joints. Here's the biological pathway confirmed in the January 2026 Pathogens study, explained in plain English. Step 1. Gut dysbiosis disrupts tight junctions. As beneficial bacteria decline with age, the gut lining weakens. The gaps between gut cells widen. Step 2. LPS enters the bloodstream. LPS is a fragment of the outer wall of harmful bacteria. When the gut barrier is compromised, LPS slips through into the bloodstream. This should not happen in a healthy gut. Step 3. LPS activates inflammatory immune cells. Once in the bloodstream, LPS triggers macrophages, your immune system's frontline cells, to produce inflammatory proteins including IL-1 beta, TNF-alpha, and IL-6. These are the same inflammatory proteins that anti-inflammatory medications target. Step 4. Those inflammatory proteins reach the joints. They activate enzymes called MMPs and ADAMTs that break down cartilage and promote bone remodeling. This directly accelerates cartilage damage and joint destruction, independently of the mechanical wear and tear that causes standard osteoarthritis. In plain English, your gut is leaking bacterial fragments into your bloodstream. Those fragments are triggering inflammation that is literally destroying your cartilage, and this cycle is being completely missed in standard arthritis treatment. Who is most affected? The Frontiers in Immunology 2026 review specifically highlighted that elderly onset arthritis that develops or worsens significantly after age 60, shows a distinct pattern involving more refractory disease activity, higher disability, and increased mortality compared to younger onset arthritis. The review identified that this more severe presentation is directly linked to the combination of gut dysbiosis, age-related immune changes, and inflammaging, the chronic low-grade inflammation we have discussed throughout this channel. This means that if your joint pain started or significantly worsened after 60, your gut microbiome is a factor worth taking seriously alongside your conventional treatment. 4. Gut-focused steps to reduce joint inflammation. 1. Daily fermented foods. Kefir, sauerkraut, and live culture yogurt increase butyrate-producing bacteria. Butyrate strengthens the gut barrier, reducing LPS leakage, and directly reduces the inflammatory signaling that drives joint damage. Recent research confirms that restoring the gut microbiome's butyrate-producing capacity may support the intestinal barrier and ultimately the immune response in arthritis. 2. Omega-3 fatty acids daily. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, walnuts, and flaxseed provide EPA and DHA, the omega-3 fatty acids with the strongest research backing for reducing systemic inflammation. They specifically reduce the levels of IL-6 and TNF-alpha, the inflammatory proteins that damage cartilage through the gut-joint pathway. 3. Reduce ultra-processed foods. Ultra-processed foods increase gut dysbiosis and gut permeability, directly feeding the inflammatory cycle described above. The specific emulsifiers in packaged foods have been shown to increase LPS translocation through the gut barrier. Reducing packaged foods reduces the inflammatory load on your joints. 4. Targeted probiotics. Lactobacillus and bifidobacterium strains, the beneficial bacteria that decline after 60, have been shown to modulate immune responses in inflammatory arthritis. A systematic review published in 2020 in BMJ Open specifically evaluated microbiota-targeted therapeutics in rheumatic and inflammatory diseases and found significant promise in probiotic and dietary interventions for reducing disease activity. What to tell your doctor? You do not need to choose between conventional arthritis treatment and gut health. They address different parts of the same problem. Anti-inflammatories manage your current symptoms. Gut health addresses one of the root causes. If your joint pain is persistent, worsening, or not fully controlled by your current treatment, gut dysbiosis is a legitimate and now research-confirmed factor worth investigating. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay connected. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, your gut is your actual glory. If this video gave you something useful today, something you did not know before, hit the like button right now. It takes 1 second and it helps this channel reach more people over 60 who need this information.